training, and soon afterward, he is the only one left in the room. He is left thinking about his life so far. He remembers how his parents died when he was just 3 years old, and this is thanks to a ferocious beast disaster. Since then, Suhong has been living with his aunt and uncle. Apparently, after they discovered his martial talent, they decided to support his training with everything they had, since this era gives martial practitioners enough money to live the best life. Suhong is heartbroken that he is doing everything to become good at martial arts, but he only keeps making things worse. Later that night, Suhong arrives at the door of the house to hear his uncle and aunt talking about how hard things are. Apparently the rent is almost due, but they are ready to delay the rent just so they can pay Suhong's registration fee. They believe that Suhong is such a magnificent talent that they can't hold back. It turns out that his aunt is even suffering from an incurable disease, but she is ready to stop taking her medicine so that they can save a lot of money. However, his uncle refuses, telling his wife to keep taking her medicine while he takes on another job to support the family. Hearing all of these, Suhong almost breaks down in tears, but he is able to pull himself together, and he happily enters the house like he didn't just hear everything they were talking about. His aunt scolds him for training so late into the night, believing that he must be exhausted already. Suhong offers to help with the task they are doing, but they refuse, suggesting that he take his rest first. While lying on his bed, Suhong decides that he needs to start fixing things by himself because his guardians have sacrificed a whole lot for him. Since he is looking to make some cool cash, he figures out that there is only one place he can go as a martial cultivator. Later on, Suhong heads to the Martial Apprentice Arena Defense Challenge, which is an underground fighting arena. Suhong wears a minotaur mask on his head to conceal his identity, and the host tells Suhong that all he needs to do is win 4 consecutive matches to take home 60,000 yen. However, he is not allowed to lose because if he loses just once, he will get nothing. The crowd is not entirely thrilled by Suhong's presence since it is the first time they have heard of him or even seen him. They mock him, saying he is playing with his life because the underground arena is not a place for rookies, unless he is looking for death. Seeing that the crowd is dulled by his presence, the female hostess urges Suhong to heat up the crowd. Suhong is totally new to things like this, and he asks the hostess how he is supposed to do this. She gives him ideas like taunting the crowd or even trash-talking them. Suhong follows her advice and screams out, telling the crowd that he is invincible while calling his opponents weaklings. This only makes things worse for him, since the crowd immediately concludes that he is arrogant. The crowd immediately switches up to his opponent, telling him to tear Suhong apart. Suhong finally understands why it is an underground arena because the killing intent is all over the place. However, he has no choice because this is the only way he can earn the tuition money, but he can only hope that his Vajra fist carries him through a few wins. Suhong analyzes his opponent and realizes that he is just an easy opponent. The dude makes the first move, leaping towards Suhong with a punch, but Suhong easily counters him by smacking his head into the ground, easily knocking him out. Suhong raises his hand in excitement, but the crowd is not entirely